Hey Capricorn. So this reading is all about opening the heart. And before I get into this, I'll tell you that I've been doing all the signs based on this same card. And I just get this feeling of like if people have been catching me live on TikTok, they're going to see the same information in the beginning. I mean, it changes up a little because I don't read the whole description for each sign. It's like whatever I'm drawn to in the description and also whatever I intuitively download. But it's like starting to get old. Like that feeling I had to kind of breathe through it, like, but there's a message for Capricorn, so let me keep going. So I feel like that is part of the message, is that there's something in your life that kind of is a pattern that's starting to get old. And it may not even be something that's bad. It's just so repetitive that it's losing meaning, if that makes sense to you. So that's just a separate downloaded message. So let's get started. I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Lemurian Starchild Oracle, which is an amazing deck, and the book is just amazing. I can't put another word to it. So for the current energy, and this is for all the signs, has been opening the heart, because that's the point of the whole reading. So if you feel like you're not needing to open your heart, like you're in a perfect place when it comes to your heart chakra, to heart healing, then this probably isn't the reading for you. But I feel like even if we are in a perfect place, or we feel really clear and full of love for ourselves and full of love for others, there's still always that ability for our heart to expand. So there's definitely something of value that you'll get from this. And you don't have to just be Capricorn. The message may resonate with you. Unfortunately, this is not a reading where I'm going to do like pull cards for people. This is a specific reading about opening your heart. And it is targeted towards Capricorn, what Capricorn needs to hear. So the card says the right to love and be loved and heart healing. And so I feel like there is a hardening of your heart, Capricorn, based on these patterns or this stagnant energy that's happening. So let's go ahead and read what it says in the book. And if you join late or want to watch from the beginning, I am going to put the replay of this on my YouTube channel. So it says the right to love and be loved, heart healing, healing grief issues, opening the heart chakra. Dear one, this card is an invitation to open your heart. As I open to the love that I am, the love in everything shines back at me. Has your heart been put to the test? If you feel betrayed in matters of the heart, then know that you are not alone, for many face this issue in their lives. Replenish yourself with the divine light to find the courage to open again. You can access your cosmic heart source through the support of your loving angels and guides, including Lemurians and Pleiadians. Now, this is very much based on Lemurians and Pleiadians, but if you don't resonate with them, I still feel like there is beautiful energy that comes and beautiful information that comes through this deck and guide. Sometimes you need to attune deeply to this resource, and this is especially confirmed if you've also drawn the Cosmic Heart Source card. So I haven't had any of the signs pull the Cosmic Heart Source card, but it's really talking about knowing that there's a cosmic heart and then a I want to say human heart, okay? Do you feel that life has treated you unfairly? Know that you have been properly prepared for the initiations on your path here. Your heart has been nurtured with much light in Lemuria and on the Pleiades to become a very courageous heart indeed. In this lifetime, it is put to the test, for there has never been a period like this on Earth. And for many readings, I have felt the need to add 2 exclamation points to that, because there really hasn't been like when we're looking at the astrology of the current energy, it's none of us have experienced this particular energy, and it is changing, not just personally but collectively. Does it feel safer to close your heart amidst the turmoil? You might get this message from the mind, from the voice of fear. When your heart is not open, you cannot fully live. Release your insecurities and your judgments of others and open to life. You might have to face hurts and issues when you open your heart, but you will also be open to love and to the grace of God that nurtures your human heart. So what I'm getting for Capricorn is this pattern has become very comfortable, even if it's not fulfilling. So I don't know if this applies to you, but that is what's strongly coming through, is this kind of comfort zone in sticking with the same person or sticking with the same approach to love, and it's not actually working for you. So not to call anybody out, but that's what I'm feeling really intuitively for Capricorn. So there is an affirmation that goes with this, and it says, as I open to the radiance of love, I rediscover more and more of my sacred nature. So it's not just about opening your heart, but opening your heart allows you to be more authentic and to know yourself better. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull another card for the past energy, and then we'll pull one for the future energy, and then we'll get into the tarot to see how this is playing out for you. And if you're joining late, I am going to post the replay on my YouTube channel shortly after this live is done. Spirit, what do we have for the past energy for Capricorn? And we have the Lemurian shaman. And it says, shadow dissolving in gaze of truth, going beyond fear and initiation. And I'll read the book meaning. I have not drawn this card before, so what I'm just getting by what it says, shadow dissolving in gaze of truth, is that there is a shadow or a cloud over your current relationship. And I just feel like it's become the norm for you. So it feels comfortable, but is it truly fulfillment? Are you fully aligned with the person that you're in a relationship with, or the type of people that you keep drawing in if you are single? So let's see what the book says here. 145. All right. So it says, shadow dissolving in gaze of truth, going beyond fear, initiation, animal and plant guides, pink dolphins, mirroring the source self. I welcome the opportunity to look into the well of my unconscious. I let all be resolved now in divine harmony and oneness. Are you processing intense emotions? You have drawn this card because of what you are facing. Visit me deep inside the Lemurian forest to find peace within fear and compassion within hate. Receive the healing message of the divine through me, the Lemurian shaman. As you embark on your journey, head for those parts of the forest that look the darkest. There isn't a realistic danger because the dark is a projection of your fears. You're invited to willfully go in this direction, even if you shudder at times. Allow your body to release while you are firm in your decision to head for your sanctuary. Dear one, your fear is only a shadow, an illusion of the mind. It cannot withstand your gaze of truth, which shines light on it. Allow a deep integration by going into the well in dream time, by meditating deeply. Connect to nature, to the mother of plants and the tree of life to receive this blessing. And the affirmation is, walking in trust through the Lemurian forest, I welcome my animal and plant guides who take me to a deep healing well of peace. So I feel like this is like dark night of the soul, doing that shadow work, looking at those aspects within that you may have been kind of there. They may be very deep, or they may be just things that you're very conscious of, but you have chosen to just move on from without processing, without really looking and observing how, whether it was the loss of a loved one, or whether it's something that happened, you know, some type of trauma in your life, it's affecting your love life now. So that's what we get for the past energy. So this may have been something where now you're just coming out of dark night of the soul or shadow work. And I don't feel like shadow work is ever completely over, unless you're going through, you know, like professional guidance to get you through every single thing that ever traumatized you as a child, past lives, all of those things. So it may be an ongoing thing where you have to check in with yourself and recognize various triggers that may be showing you something shadowy of your past. All right, so let's go ahead and get a card for the future, and then we'll get into the tarot. What is the future energy for Capricorn? And we have the cosmic self. So I feel like this is the higher self, the self that is has many. You have one soul, but I feel like you are incarnate in various dimensions, various planes, whether that's other planets. We'll see what it says. You are a cosmic being. Stay confident in your truth. So I feel like that, you know, the word truth keeps coming up, and I don't feel like it's necessarily trying to call you out as a liar, but I think that there's something that you're fooling yourself about, and it's like a blind spot. So let's see what the book says about the cosmic self. 253. Thank you for your patience. This book is a little hard the way that they set it up, but I'll find it. Here we go. Okay. You are a cosmic being, cosmic multidimensional healing. See beyond illusion. Stay confident in your truth. As my cosmic self, I communicate in multidimensional codes of healing to guide my earthly journey. As your cosmic self, I greet you in unconditional love. I invite you to be cosmic, multidimensional, to let your cosmic energy radiate. You have come to Earth to emanate this energy of love and compassion, to be love and compassion. Has something been holding you back? As your cosmic self, I have come to show you how infinite you are. I have come to show you that you are not your identity or your ego or your emotions. All these experiences are part of your evolution within an expansive system of light, but you are none of these facets. Have you felt limited and small at times? In those times, you were not experiencing all of your greater self. There is no need to identify with a fragment of your totality. Viewing life on a cosmic scale, you recognize the divine system more than any reality of a limited self. So the affirmation is, my cosmic heart opens, I am cosmic. And I feel like this is also like reminding us that like we're not meant to feel small, but it's also about the things that we hold ourselves back from experiencing on Earth. is only hurting us. Like it's like, look at the bigger picture. We came here for a purpose. Holding yourself back, trying to follow other people's programming. It's about being true to yourself. All right, so, and what you're being guided to experience on this go around. If you believe in past lives, if you believe in reincarnation, I guess you wouldn't have to. All right, so let's see how this is playing out for Capricorn. And I just like the way that it's like you're coming into your lightness. If you see how it goes from dark, you know, it's like you're bringing light to your darkness and integrating that. I mean, just looking at it here displayed, it's really beautiful. All right, so let's see what we have for Capricorn. Spirit, show us clearly the past energy for Capricorn. And we have the Nine of Cups, dreams coming true. So I feel like you were in a place where you maybe have met your soulmate. And this could be recent past or, you know, whatever brought you to this point. So we'll get clarification. But what's the current energy for Capricorn? And we have the Five of Pentacles. So I'm getting that it says feeling alone. So it's like you were in a relationship where you thought this was the love of your life, or all your dreams were coming true. So whether you were in a relationship or not, and whether you have people around you or not, you may be feeling alone. And that's because there's not that deep connection to yourself or to another. Some reason you're feeling alone, whether there's people around you or not. All right, so what is the challenge here for Capricorn? And we have the Third Eye Chakra. So I'm getting that there is intuitive or there's foresight happening, but you're ignoring it because you're feeling disconnected from it. And it may be messages that you're picking up on, but you're not necessarily knowing how to interpret them. Again, we'll get clarification to see where that's taking us. What's the advice from Spirit here for Capricorn? And we have the Nine of Swords, darkest fears. And I feel like this is just being completely in your head and not connected to your heart. So this could be about, you know, and I look at this as cycles, right? And normally this is something that if you're paying attention to the phases of the moon, you can really utilize that energy to your benefit, to know how that particular phase of the moon affects you. But in this sense, it's like, it's just repeating cycles to you. And that's what I was definitely getting in the beginning of the reading here. And I see we see repeating numbers here. So we have 7 twice and we have 9 twice for all of the cards that are out. What's the outcome here for Capricorn? We're going to clarify all of this. And we have the Three of Wands take the lead. So what I'm getting here is that there's just a need to, this is for me really about your life purpose. And I also feel like this is saying like you are taking responsibility for your journey, not necessarily what others think that you should be doing or some tried and true plan or steps that you've taken before. There's a need, because we are going through such different times, there's a need to really follow your heart and go after something that brings you a lot of passion. And where you're currently at, I don't think that's it. Obviously, doesn't have to resonate for anybody or for anyone really, but that's the message that I'm getting for Capricorn. All right, so let's go ahead and not classify, clarify. So why is this dreams coming true here for Capricorn? And we have the Six of Wands. So that makes sense to me. So there was something, and I think in your ego, you had a victory, and it's well deserved, and it put you on cloud 9. But there was more. I think Spirit was really just trying to show you, like, give you that victory to motivate you to keep going. But it's like you stopped here. It's like you were on an uprise, and then you just stuck to that because that worked that time. All right, that's your past energy. So let's see, why do we have this Five of Pentacles now? What is that energy? Why do we have the Five of Pentacles here for Capricorn? Ooh. Okay, and we get the Two of Cups. So yeah, that's, I mean, I pretty much saw this whole reading before it happened. It's like you thought this was your divine partner, and it very well could be. But this is, the Two of Cups is finding your mirrored self. So if your mirrored self is in a place that's not 100% authentic to you, then that's what you're getting, right? So opening your heart, doing this shadow work, and then allowing that to open your heart could definitely bring you closer to this relationship that you're in, or what you've been looking for. Or it could make it very clear that you're not aligned with each other anymore. Either way, it's going to be in your benefit, because you want it to be aligned. You want it to be authentic. Two people that are authentically coming together. Truth in truth, not in what they are trying to be to each other, right? So let's see why this Third Eye Chakra was the challenge for Capricorn. Why is this the challenge for Capricorn? And we have the Six of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like there's a need to balance this Third Eye Chakra. That's all I'm getting here. Well, okay, no. Now I'm getting, like, in this relationship here, there's someone, and it could be you, that just feels like you're giving, and not receiving. There's not that cycle, that continuum that causes that flow to happen. But I'm also getting, when we have this Lemurian shaman and this cosmic self, look at that lit up here, look at that lit up here. So this definitely has to do with a spiritual gift, or that Third Eye Chakra, I feel like. And I feel like if you're just working away, giving more than you should to a situation, or taking more than you should from a situation, there's no balance here. It's not for your greater good, whatever this relationship or the type of person that you keep attracting. It's not bringing you anything. It's not equal give and take. So why is this Nine of Swords here the advice? Nine of Swords definitely can be about trying to control every aspect of a situation. Expecting things to be a certain way, and when they don't, that can cause a lot of mental conflict. So that's definitely control. So why is this Nine of Swords here for Capricorn? And we have the Five of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's like, see this other person in the background. They won, and this person's kind of a sore loser, but they're also being kind of a sore winner. It's like nobody's winning in this situation. So when you feel like you don't have control, it gives you the feeling of losing. When you feel like you are in control, you still feel like you're losing. Okay, so that's because that authentic fulfillment is not really coming through here. So I really feel like there's a need to let go of what you especially if you're single, I feel like there's a certain type that you go, oh, you like, I hear you saying like, no, that's not my type. This is my type. Well, if that's your type and you're still single, then obviously that type hasn't been working for you. And again, this is not to call anybody out. This is to help you understand how to find that, either whether it's the perfect person or whether it's just loving yourself enough to not settle, okay? Because I really feel like that's what this kind of comfort zone thing is causing you to settle for something less than what you deserve. All right, so why is this Three of Wands here as the outcome? And we have the Star. So this is the Three of Wands. This is the Star. And I feel like what Spirit's saying is, in order to reach this ball of inspiration and fulfillment and passion, it's like you see that the Star is going right to her heart. So that's why your heart needs to be open in order to have the room and the space saved for that perfect partner, for that self-love that shows you exactly what you deserve. I also get, just as a side note, because we had the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is also, I mean, you see how it is. I feel like there's some of you that are definitely working on something outside of love, that's going to put you in the spotlight. And it's something that you really strongly desire. And I think that makes it even more crucial to really open your heart and make space for that beautiful passion to be followed. So you can follow your heart. It's going to take you right where you're trying to go. All right. That's just a side note. I don't know if that's everybody, because not everybody wants to be, you know, in the limelight, in the spotlight. But I'm definitely seeing that for someone that's watching. All right, so let's go ahead and get an Enchanted Map Oracle to get final guidance here for Capricorn. Spirit, what's the guidance you have for Capricorn? Oh. Okay, so we have the Sacred Pool, number 47, which is an 11. All right, let's see what it says. Wrong book. 47. Okay. The world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The Sacred Pool card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress. Is it focusing? We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the Sacred Pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. That's absolutely beautiful. And I do see this as also like a need to really meditate and allow yourself to be guided. Allow yourself to be guided. If you are going through this dark night of the soul, I feel like this is a way to truly connect to the divine and really bring light into those things that have hurt you the most in your past. That is going to create a much brighter future for you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. If you came in late, please go check me out on YouTube. where the full-length videos are, and I do I have links all in there for my personal readings that are very reasonable. So check me out. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember, the universe has your back, and so do I. Take care.